Today is the anniversary of a very special friendship. Nobody famous or notable, just two men with a long history and great memories.
Yes, and Como video editor Joe Wren is one of those friends. This morning, he takes us along to meet the other half of a lifelong bond.
Thank you for being a friend.
By the time this picture was taken in 1962, my best friend Jeff and I had known each other for 6 years. That's Jeff on the left. On April 20th, 1956, my grandmother wrote in her diary that it was fun comparing Joe to little Jeffrey Bedell, who arrived April 10th. I was a month old. We grew up and played out in the yard, in the park next door, in the woods. We dressed up and mugged for the camera.
The highest so far that he's given is
Just give us the number. It's very good.
all right.
When I got a tape recorder, we experimented with sound, and we performed shows. We went to different schools, but saw each other almost every day. By high school, we had discovered the Super 8 film camera, and we made movies. Jeff loved to do pratfalls, and he was good at it. It was that glorious time of life when we had all summer to play, pretend, and dream. After high school, I went to college, and Jeff began working. But we still got together. Here we are 20 years ago today, holding the page from my grandmother's diary that chronicled our first meeting. In 1980, I was best man at Jeff's wedding. Last year, he returned the favor when I got married. In 1981, Jeff was told he had MS, multiple sclerosis. I remember fearing the words, wondering what it would do to him physically, how it would affect his personality. But chronic progressive MS is an insidious creature. The toll on the body happens almost quietly over years. A shuffle in the step that used to have spring, a slur in a voice that was clear, a slowness in a body that once did pratfalls. A cane to walk, and that gave way to a wheelchair. It was very hard to watch, and for Jeff, his wife, and two boys, very hard to live with. And so the decision was made to have Jeff live here at the Columbia Lutheran Home. It's a short distance to his home, and that makes it easy to see his family.
Good morning.
On this day, like every Tuesday, we go swimming. It's a chance for Jeff to escape the hold of gravity. Later, we step back in time, back to our boyhood.
Hello.
We go to my parents' house where my mom fixes lunch. We're 7 years old for an hour as we eat our grilled cheese sandwiches. I often wonder at Jeff's attitude. I know he gets depressed, but he never feels sorry for himself.
I'm the luckiest man alive.
Why? How so?
I got a beautiful wife and kids and the best friends.
And Jeff has hope. Hope is a brilliant light he always sees. And in that light, he's on his feet again, throwing a ball to his boys and walking on wooded trails. There is no cure for multiple sclerosis. And right now, nothing can help progressive MS. There is research being done. Jeff participated in some trials for a drug almost 3 years ago, but that drug is still being tested. I have hope. Not so much for a cure for MS, just comfort for my friend. This day, April 20th, we have treasured and celebrated for a long time. We have our memories and our laughter. And on this, the 41st anniversary of our friendship, we look to the future. For we have been, and as long as the good Lord allows, will continue to be, good friends.
Thank you for being a friend. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Whoa.
And today, Jeff and Joe plan to celebrate this 41st anniversary by going to the Mariners game. And I can tell you from personal experience, having worked with Joe over the years, and I know you've worked with Joe, first of all, he's a wonderful guy. But he won't miss that Tuesday afternoon swimming engagement for anything.
And I've talked with his friend before, so happy anniversary to both of you. That's
yes,
great.
absolutely. What a great story.